between the United States and Taiwan that focuses on supply chains. There was a real focus on APIs, active pharmaceutical ingredients. There are over 150 APIs manufactured here in Taiwan, but of those 150, only about 50 go to the U.S. In the U.S., when it talks about supply chains, there's been a deep concern regarding an over-reliance on APIs and other biotech products that originate solely in China, and that at present those are really the only supply chains available. And it was for some of my colleagues that were involved in that from this department of the U.S. government called HHS, Health and Human Services, that includes the U.S. FDA, that I think a lot of people in the room might be familiar with. They were fascinated to learn that Taiwan could be a source, a reliable source for more APIs. And beyond that, I know a lot of what you all are making here, in many cases, much more complex biotech products than even APIs. But and at the same side, if you want to succeed at selling in the United States, if your products are you're creating successful, innovative products here in Taiwan, and you want to try to sell to the largest market in the world, you really need to have a sales office in the United States as a starting point. A lot of people, when they think about AIT and our Select USA program, they're like, oh, you guys, 你们是跟台积电一起合作的，我们规模不会那么大，在 Arizona， 凤凰城那么大。But that's not how investments start. Investments start with a sales office, and with engineers that understand your product, and when they talk to your customers, they understand how what you're doing is different, and they can relay that. So when we talk about our goal to work with Taiwan Bio to potentially bring an investment delegation to the United States, we always start small. That's the place you start. If you can, have some Taiwan employees, look for local talent that have engineering background, understand your products, they can communicate well, that have existing sales channels to other, to companies that maybe your competitors are currently selling to. That's how you can succeed. If you're looking to co-develop projects, that might be next step, and then maybe you need a lab in the U.S. that can jointly work with customers to refine their products to, in an easy way that eventually could be manufactured here in Taiwan to supply the U.S. market. So everyone's case is unique and different, but AIT stands ready to help.